to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for that doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss.
Pacers were going to make the playoffs. It didn't end so well for you, brother.
If you ain't thinking the same, then we playing by different rules. You can't see the vision, we live in different views. Until we complete the mission, keep getting up, never snooze. I walk a mile in my shoes, had the mind of a fool.
You fell asleep at the trade deadline when we had a trade to get Kyle Lowry out of here.
They told me I couldn't do it. They told me I couldn't make it. They sold it, could never break it. That's sadly mistaken. I need a piece of the pie. I want it so bad I can taste it. They told me keep on running toes. They gonna take it.
This is what we got to tell.
I've been doing this.
I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I pay for the cost. I'm winning to win. Yeah. Refuse to lose. I'm built to win. Apply myself. I filled it in. No time for the doubt. They counted me out. I'm getting it in. Yeah. No time for no loss. I'm paying the cost. I'm in it to win. Yeah. Refuse.
Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. I am your co-host, Davey Dollars. I got my boy Tomo on the show, and we got a brand new person on the show today for the very first time. Tyler, what's going on? How you doing today, my boy?
What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling?
Hey, great. Hey, after that backstage talk, I'm excited about today. I'm excited about today.
Look, man, all I'm going to say is for the folks who don't know about me and this guy's relationship, y'all going to get a live look at it today on air. And for the folks that do know, just know it's about to be some jokes and a little bit of nonsense coming out. And not from me this time, y'all. Not from me. That's all I'm going to say. All I'm going to say is, man, welcome to the show, man. I'm glad you could finally come on here and talk about these Broncos.
Sure.
Dave, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, man. We finally got an AFC West guy on the show, so it just feels good to have someone from another division actually on the show to talk about their team. So I'm excited about that. Another offseason talk. As you can see, the background for we're talking about his Denver Broncos.
It looked like a collage.
It's definitely a collage. Hey, he represents. He got to represent Colorado, man. You know, it's the what can I say? THC city now. You know, since it's so it's legal there now, so it's kind of that. But you know, man, it's a really fun place to go. If you have never been to Denver, make sure you go and visit the place. It's really nice. But man, Bo Nix has been named the Week 1 starter, so we're gonna have some projections for Bo Nix. With some bold predictions we may have for these guys. What's their record going to be, and how do we feel that they did in the offseason? We're going to talk about all that today. You know, shout out to Daniel and Big O for being in the comment section. Daniel almost always number one, man. And then Big O is always here representing the Cowboys. So appreciate y'all for tuning in. We are live right now on YouTube and Facebook. So make sure you like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification button so whenever we go live, you get the notification. And have fun with us today. Be in the comment section, be in the like section. You know, we want to see we want you guys to be engaged and become a member. You know, you want to be a member in the show, put member in the comment section. We will send you the link. We just got to find you on Facebook or Instagram, but the chats are only on Instagram. So let us know what your Instagram name is and hit member in the comment section. We're going to do that. But overall, I mean, today is Tuesday. It's kind of sort of in the beginning, middle of the week. Let's turn it up, man. Turn me up, 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 up. Other than that, enjoy the show. Tomo, floor is yours.
Now, Dave already gave you a little exclusive of what we were talking about before we went live on air. Dave done already told y'all about the THC that comes from Denver. So we really trying to see how high this team done got, because we know the prices is real high with that salary cap hit that they took when they let Russell Wilson go. But we also know the salary cap was real high when Prime came over there and said, oh, we coming. So this guy right here got to show us, do we really believe? Or are they just like Walmart, where they rolling back the prices and the cap space? What's your off-season grade for your Denver Broncos, Sal?
I gave us a solid C+, man. I'm a realist when it comes to my team, but for the most part, we offloaded Russell Wilson's contract.
Man,
Yeah, that headache is gone. I like what we did in the draft though. We're drafting, Bo Nix as our, future quarterback. Jonah Ellis, linebacker from Utah. And Troy Franklin, who also played with Bo Nix out in Oregon. I like that pick as well. I didn't like, us letting go Justin Simmons. That didn't sit too well with me, but I understood it from a business standpoint. Other than that, man, yeah, the C plus, I give him a solid C plus.
okay. So before we give out grades, how you feel about your coach, Sean Payton?
Second year, he got the guy he wanted, so we shall see how it pans out for him.
He got Taysom Hill?
You got jokes, man.
That's his guy, man. I'm just saying. That's his guy.
He gonna show y'all though, man. He gonna show y'all.
If you think about it, Bo Nix is kind of sort of like a 2.0 version of Taysom Hill. I mean, if you think about it, he's a versatile quarterback that can, Nah, let me stop. Tyler, I actually agree with your letter grade. I give him a C plus too. I think it's not too bad, honestly. Drafting Bo Nix. At first, it was comical. I don't know if you watched our live NFL draft that we did, but we definitely had a laugh about that because my guy Carl, who it was on his show, he predicted that y'all would draft Bo Nix, and that's exactly what happened. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure how much you watch college football, but we knew exactly what he was when he played at Auburn. He played at Auburn, and it didn't look too well. Then he went to Oregon, played a little bit better with Danny for the last 2 years. So it looks a lot better. He got drafted high. And he actually has been playing well in the preseason. So I get how you give him that letter grade. I did see there were some other guys that you guys had drafted. Chris Abrams, he was a cornerback out of Missouri. You got another running back, Audric Estime. Then you draft another wide receiver out of Utah, Devon Vele. And then you got a guard, a left guard out of South Carolina. So you did kind of draft pretty well. I mean, as far as your offseason signings, the biggest offseason signing you got was Josh Reynolds, former wide receiver to play for Detroit Lions. Yeah. So it gives you some depth as far as wide receiver. I mean, you still got Cortland Sutton and Jerry Judy's no longer there. He's with the Browns now. You got Tim Patrick. You got Marvin Mims. And then your tight end, Greg Dulcich. So you got kind of sort of got some things going there. But then you got to look at your running back position. Javonte Williams is coming off an ACL injury. So how well is he going to do? So I definitely give you a C plus. I've seen some places where they gave you guys a B minus. I thought that was a little bit too high, but yeah. C plus, I can definitely say C plus, C minus, all in that area. I can see that for sure.
Yeah, we all from the area, right? In DC public schools, they give you an F, and PG, they give you an E. I'm not gonna do that to this team, man. I know we here for the joke.
I definitely thought you was about to.
I did too, though.
Nah, I'm not gonna go that far, man. Y'all actually getting rid of Russell Wilson's contract. I mean, taking the cap hit. A lot of people were like, "Man, are they insane?" But again, we have an Eagles fan, Kevo, who was just in the chats, and we seen what they did when they traded their quarterback and took that same cap hit and found a way to bounce back. I said it to you backstage, so I'm gonna say it on air. Your owner, just because he liked Walmart, he did the same thing with his quarterbacks. You gotta go get the great value version of them so we can build a team. Mm-hmm. Hey, that's how you get them billions. So I agree with you on the C plus though. Getting rid of Jerry Jeudy, who was an up and down trade piece, was like, do we really want to keep him? Do we not? And then y'all trade him to the Browns. Y'all got something back for that. I mean, I knew when Justin Simmons got cut, I was like, man, that one there. Long as I knew two places you didn't want him to go. Long as he didn't go to the Cowboys
or the Chiefs.
There we go. Yeah. For me, I don't want to end up with the Eagles though. They don't need no more safeties. But yeah, once Jerry Jeudy got traded, I know that was a thing. But I know y'all also had that moment with Cortland Sutton. I think y'all found a way to get rid of him at some point this season. But again, going with a young quarterback, I mean, y'all said that's Sean Payton's boy, so we gonna see. The C plus is okay with me. In the division that you in, it's gonna be tough to get wins anyway. So you might as well try to build your team while you can.
Yeah, I do kind of have one little, I guess one question because you mentioned Justin Simmons. You saw what he signed for Atlanta. I think it was like $8.7 million for a year. You don't think y'all would have been able to offer him that to stay?
I think we could have. But with the cap space we working with right now, just off of Russell Wilson's contract, like I said, I understand what they're trying to do for the future. They're trying to build for the future. So you kind of strapped for cash at this point.
Yeah, I think the other guy that they signed was Brandon Jones. This offseason, he's another safety. So it's not necessarily the replacement for Justin Hill, but it's like you got to sign somebody.
Right.
And you still got Pat Surtain, so you good there. You know, PS2.
I mean, I don't think anyone is questioning their cornerbacks with PS2. He's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. I think that's without question.
Top five. I could have said top 3, but top 5 for sure.
Top 3?
I say I could have said.
I'm glad you didn't. Let's go to the next.
I go top 5.
I'm with you on the top 5. Top 3? Nah, we not.
Who would you put in front of him?
I'm not mad at top 3 either. He's been a lockdown. He's been a lockdown corner since he's been in the league. Him, and Sauce, the 2 youngest corners, have been locked down since they got in the league.
How many records did they break?
Oh, so you going on? Okay.
How many records they broke?
I know you're not putting Deron Bland up
What
in
you
there.
about to do?
I'm just messing with him. Man. I gotta make a few Broncos fans upset, man. That's all.
Can he repeat those stats?
No, I don't think that's once in a lifetime. You know, that's what happens when you get drafted by the Cowboys. Once in a lifetime thing. Let's talk about Bo Nix, though. It's not about us. Bo Nix, what's your expectation?
My expectation on Bo is, I think it's gonna be an up season. It's gonna be some down moments as well. He's gonna make some mistakes. But I have him, I think he's gonna play better than most people, think. I put him at about 4,000 yards passing, about 25 to 35 touchdowns.
Pass it or total?
Total.
Oh,
who he throwing the ball to?
Come on, don't do that.
Name 3 of these wide receivers you would take on your fantasy team right now.
Cortland. I'll take Cortland right away.
You drafting him in your fantasy draft unless it's like round 7.
September 1st, you'll see. If he out there, I'll take him.
Please do.
I will.
25 touchdowns? Who he throwing the ball to?
Russ had 26. That's not too far fetched.
Russ won a Super Bowl.
And you see what Russ looked like last year too, right?
Russ looked decent last year, Tyler. Don't do that.
He was serviceable. It wasn't a match, dog. They didn't get along, man. But he still gave 26 and 8.
Dave, you got some expectations for us. 25 touchdowns for
of course.
He ain't Cam Newton, man.
You know I got it. You know I got the
okay.
You know I got the
You know it's a pass happy league we playing, right?
Yeah, ain't got no receivers.
Oh my God.
What receivers y'all got outside of CD Lamb?
That's all we need.
Okay, all right. Don't do that.
That's why we need to
mad. Hey, you gonna be mad if you have more touchdowns than your man's.
Who?
Dak.
Bo Nix.
Be mad. Total touchdowns.
We could bet right now.
We do that behind.
Don't make that bet.
Okay.
Don't make that bet.
All right.
Don't make that bet.
You said behind the scenes. Go ahead, Dave. Give us the expectations, man.
So, Joe, I got the completion percentage for you. I know you in the comment section. He's projected to have to complete 62% of his passes, throw for 3,100 yards, 19 touchdowns, 11 interceptions, 200 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, and get sacked 37 times.
Sheesh.
That's what he projected?
Yeah, that's projecting. Now, I honestly don't disagree with this much because your offensive line is not really good if you really think about it. That's kind of sort of why Russ struggled most of last season, not really having an offensive line. And it seems like it's going to be the same way in Pittsburgh because his offensive line did not look well in the preseason so far. I mean, it's preseason, so it may look different in the regular season, but from what I've seen, it might not be that. Shout out to TYP in the red corner, Tomo's other co-host. Shout out to the R12 family. Surtain is a top 5 DB. Denver is another team that has more Super Bowl wins than the Eagles.
Yo.
Hashtag all Campbell teams trash. Has a number 1 Super Bowl in 91 years. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Man,
did not expect
always
that.
trolling them. Always trolling them. Ty, just please do me a favor. Don't mention University of Miami and Kevo's teams. Okay, that's null and void. That's null and void. Please. So appreciate you, Ty, for the super chat. But man, yeah, I don't disagree with this too much. I think 4,000 yards is a little too high for a rookie quarterback, especially someone that doesn't have too many weapons. I get the fact that he does have Cortland Sutton. I think Cortland Sutton is a really good receiver. A lot of people don't agree with that. Tim Patrick is another good receiver as well. But I got his projections as well. I got Cortland Sutton's projections. I got all their projections, and none of them are projected to do a lot. Tim Patrick is only projected to have 35 catches for 423 yards and 3 touchdowns. Cortland Sutton is only projected to have 71 catches for 900 yards and 5 touchdowns. Javonte Williams, the running back, is only projected to have 665 rushing yards and 4 touchdowns, 299 receiving yards and the touchdown. So he's only projected to get 5. Marvin Mims, who is the other wide receiver, is only projected to have 46 catches for 600 yards and 2 touchdowns. So I don't see him throwing for 30 touchdowns. I can see 25. I'm not mad at you saying 25. I can see that for sure.
35.
But 35 is, to me, that's
It's just a range.
To me, it just seems high. I get it's a range, but I think 25 is kind of good. I think more so like 18 to 25. That to me seems like his range, 18 to 25. 11 picks, I can see that. 11, 12, I can even see 9. I can see that going as well. I think his rushing yards will be more than 200 yards though, because I think people don't understand how good of a running quarterback that he was in college. So I think he can have at least 400 yards rushing. At least 400, 450, about 3 or 4 touchdowns. So I can see that for sure. Sacks, like I said, I can see that happening because the offensive line is not that good. Hopefully they get something together to where they play a little bit better. I think your defense will get better this year, though. I also think one of your defensive guys, Baron Browning, will have a good season this year. I think him and all the other guys are going to help out as well. You guys haven't had a 10-sack guy since 2018 when Von Miller had 14.5 sacks. So I was looking at that as well. So I think somewhere around there, your defense will get better. Of course, with your corner, of course, with PS2 there, not going to have to worry about number 1 receivers much unless when they get moved off of him. But he seems like the guy that can travel. So I think that he's going to be good. I'm not worried about him at all. But as far as my projections, I'm kind of sort of right along with that. I think his completion percentage might be a little bit higher. I'm say 64, 65% completion percentage, about 3,200 passing yards. I can definitely see that. I project that he'll throw for 20 touchdowns and about 12 interceptions. So that's my projections, Yeah.
So I forgot Bo Nix almost like 32. So that does make a lot of sense why you said he would throw for like 25 touchdowns. He's almost a vet, but he's a rookie. Inside joke for CTC if you all don't know. Join the college chats. But 25 touchdowns, that was a lot for a rookie. I'm not mad at you saying his ceiling is 25, but you saying 25 like that's the ceiling and the roof. Shout out to Michael Jordan.
All passing.
Say that one more time.
I'm saying total touchdowns.
Total, so rushing included.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. I take back what I was saying earlier then, because I thought you said he was going to throw 25 touchdowns.
Yeah, that's why I said I agree with him by saying 25 altogether. Okay. I was like, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, no, that makes more sense because he definitely going to have to use his legs because the offensive line isn't the best. But outside of that, I mean, Cortland Sutton is a serviceable receiver. Don't take no slice to it. We had to deal with all these jokes last night when we called somebody, BUM. I'm not going to say too much, but 31 to like 3,800 yards. If he cracks 4,000, then that means Sean Payton is actually, his offense is really ticking and things are going the way that he wants it to go. And guys are actually happy to be there. Again, the reason why I also was like, I don't think he can throw 25 touchdowns is because Cortland Sutton may get traded at some point. I don't know how happy he is with that franchise right now, depending upon what you all can get back for him. I think he throw maybe 11 to 12. If he has a bad game, saying 15 interceptions, but I don't see him really throwing 15 interceptions because, again, he can use his legs and he has a little bit of a veteran presence being that old coming into the NFL. So I kind of agree with some of the expectations that you put out there, Dave. And I'm okay with the 25, but we still gonna make that bet.
Yeah.
We talk-
Kev, I don't think we care about what Smitty did against PS2. We don't care about that.
Oh my goodness.
You know he got to throw his Eagles in there, man. You know he got to.
Away. Now, this is the moment we've been waiting for. Because we was backstage and my man had a lot to say about this schedule. So, I mean, this has been one of the best segments on the show since we've been doing these outside of the bold predictions, you know, and Dave with the completion percentages. I'm waiting for Joe to say something in the comments. Now, I don't know if you're watching How High 1 or How High 2. But either way, this is going to be a Mile High maze. He said, what?
We're watching the Mile High.
Hey, because you're going to need some jumbo juice after this. All right, we going straight into the schedules here. So if you can see it on the screen, if you can't see it on the screen, charge it to my mind and not my heart. But this is also why we need you all to become members so we can upgrade the production over here. That's what
Before we start, though, I want to tell you their strength of schedule.
Oh,
so their strength of schedule is 26 in the league, so it's not a very hard schedule from what I've seen. They ranked it 30th in the league, so you know it's not too good. They only have a few games where they're projected to over 40% chance to win the game. 2 of those are against the Raiders, and the other one is against the Panthers and the Chargers. Everything else is under 40%.
so they can only beat the Panthers.
That's crazy.
We gonna see once we go through this schedule, because right now we got started off, and this goes right back to that Super Bowl. If you want a quick little story break, you want to tell the story about when your team was playing the Super Bowl, or you don't want to do too much?
Which one?
This one right here, when y'all was playing the Seahawks.
Oh yeah, we bounced back from that one though.
Okay. I don't think any Broncos fan wants to relive that moment.
Yeah,
no, especially my man right here. He definitely don't, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, do y'all win this game out the gate? Or do y'all
this
lose?
game, I'm gonna say no. DK, what's the other receiver? Tyler Lockett,
Jackson Smith, Kenneth Walker,
right? Kenneth Walker at running back, right? So I'm gonna say we lose this game. They playing at in Seattle. That's gonna be a hard game to win. I'm gonna give the Seattle Seahawks. I'm gonna give them the dub on that one.
Wow.
We take an L to start out.
I got y'all winning this game.
You got you winning this. You got us winning?
Yeah, he going back. He gonna be back in this area. You know, he gonna throw up one. The wide receiver play for the Ducks. So we're gonna see what happens here. I think y'all win this one. It's gonna be a surprise game.
Well, that's if that wide receiver gets any playing time. I don't know if he's gonna get any PT for real.
He's gonna be in his ear. He's gonna be like, man,
I doubt if he get any. He might come in for a play or two, but I don't see him being a main guy.
They might make him like a special teams guy. I don't see him getting that much PT. Not first week. I don't see that.
No,
it's just something about having a homie in your corner when you're going back into that 12th man arena, and he's just like, hey man, I might not be like y'all said, I might not get no playing time, but I'm right here, bro. We did this before. And then both go out there and win y'all a game.
He like a fourth or fifth round pick.
He went kind of.
He gonna have the jumpsuit on. Either way, he gonna be there.
Hey, they might run something out of the Oregon playbook. You never know.
They might. They
gonna need it because I got y'all winning. Now, next week, when y'all come back home,
Pitt.
Yeah,
that's a win for us. Russell Wilson, Justin Fields, who's gonna be the starter? They both turnover prone, so the only way they're gonna win that game is their defense, come out there and show out. Outside of that, I'm looking at their offense, they don't scare me.
If Justin Fields is the starting quarterback, I'm sorry. I think I got y'all losing this game. I see what you're saying, but if Justin Fields is the starting quarterback, he can make plays happen.
He can.
Like, don't sit up and just act like they're a slouch now.
Neither one of them these last few years.
Tomo, I disagree with you. I think the Broncos win this game.
Oh wow.
They're gonna have to wreak havoc on defense.
I think the Broncos win this game, man. I don't know. For some reason I just feel like this is not gonna bode well for Russ going back. Going back to Denver and playing against them.
They're gonna be loud. They're gonna be
I don't
loud.
know, man. Yeah, all right. We gonna see. He gonna have that Sierra playing in his headphones. He gonna sound- That's all
I
I'm
think
saying.
it's. I think
But
it's
is he
gonna
gonna
be.
start?
I think this game is gonna be more of a defensive battle. Me personally, I think it's
It
gonna be more.
will. It's gonna be a low scoring game. I don't see it
If
being
it's
high.
a defensive battle, then you don't trust one of the best pass rushers in the league to get the Bo Nix.
And TJ,
I do. I do, but I also don't think Russ gonna have enough time to do what he want to do either. So I
Hey,
don't.
hey, Kev. All I'm saying is Justin Fields helped Ty get to the championship last year, and Ty won because I made a joke saying that he need to start Justin Fields. He beat me because of that. So yes, I'm still stuck in those 2 seasons. That's all I'm saying. He's a playmaker. Next game, you all play at Tampa Bay.
this one I feel like can go either way. But I gave us the dub because we don't know what kind of Baker Mayfield gonna show up.
Okay, so you got
I
y'all
got this
small
as a
ones.
loss.
Loss, okay,
Yeah.
I got y'all winning this one.
gotcha, okay.
Mm.
Like I said, it can go either way. Like
It
I said,
can.
it's all
You don't
about
know
Baker.
what you don't know what to expect from Baker, so I definitely understand.
Yeah,
That's the only reason. And of course, y'all go to New York and y'all play the Jets.
Loss.
Ron. Thank you.
Loss.
Finally, we agree.
They got a good gritting on it. Not even a good. They got a
I don't
great.
like how Dave looking.
They got a great.
No, I
defense.
agree. I just
If
wasn't.
Aaron Rodgers
I
is
wasn't
a
expecting
quarterback-
y'all. I wasn't expecting to be a consensus W for the Jets. So.
No, that's definitely if he's healthy, he plays. They definitely get a dub.
I think if Aaron Rodgers don't play, he still beat y'all. But that's just me trolling.
It can go either way at that point.
This is when the real games start happening. The division game right here, you all play the Raiders.
Dub at home, that's a dub. Aiden O'Connell, Gardner Minshew. I mean, it look like it's gonna be Gardner. No more Josh Jacobs over there.
That's true. That's true.
Who the running back? Who's the guy?
That's a good question. I got y'all winning this game.
It's Alexander Madison. He came over from Minnesota.
Yeah, bomb. He was a second
Hey,
string. He was a second string over there. And he didn't do too well when he got the shine. So now, dub.
Dang. Oh man.
I got y'all winning, man. Go ahead, Dave. I ain't got too much else to say out of it.
I got y'all splitting with them this season, and I think y'all lose the first game.
Really? At home? Okay.
Hey, I'm not like I said, I'm not too high on the Raiders. I'm not high on the Broncos either. It's just for some reason I think Antonio Pierce can allow them to get a game that could be very, very close.
That's fair.
Okay.
That's fair.
What we got right after that?
I don't think it's gonna be a blowout either way, but yeah.
No, I'm not projecting the blowout at all.
If y'all blow a team out this year, never mind. Y'all got the Chargers.
It happened last year. It happened last year to these Chargers.
That's a dub. Herbert has no more Keenan Allen, no more Mike Williams. Austin Eckler gone. The defense, you got Bosa who can't stay healthy. Khalil Mack, old, but he can still get it done when he wants to. But to me, I think we can get this one, especially at home.
You forgot about Derwin James?
Come on, man.
Not from the game, the one that actually played football. Like, don't disrespect Derwin like that.
No, I'm not disrespecting him, but I'm just saying, like, that's only one player though, dog.
Yeah, I agree with Tyler. I think the Broncos win this game.
I agree with him too, man, but I gotta give him some pushback, man. Like, this is insane.
It wouldn't be you if you didn't, man.
Man, this here, man. All right, we gotta start disagreeing a little bit more. Because this game right here, Sean Payton going to New Orleans.
Thursday night.
It's Prime Video. You know how y'all play on Prime.
Yeah, don't bring that up. That was old news, man. That's when we had that other guy quarterback, man. He didn't want to get it done.
What you got?
I got us in this game. Sean go back to New Orleans. Derek Carr quarterback. Who's his receiver?
It's one division game, Kev. Relax.
Young kid. Just came in the league. Second year in. Help me out, Tomo.
Who, you talking about the Saints?
Yeah, the wide receiver, their top receiver.
Oh, Olave.
Chris Olave.
Olave, yeah, thank you. They got Chris Olave, Kamar. I think we can stop that. Close game, but I think we get it. I don't trust Carr.
I don't trust Carr either, but I trust the Saints defense.
Dang,
So
I
got the Saints winning this game.
Yeah, I got y'all losing that one.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta go back on home. Y'all go back home and y'all play the Panthers.
Dub.
Definitely a dub. Carolina, yeah, definitely. Ain't much talent over there. We get that one. I think that then if you talking about a blowout, that might be the one. If I'm looking at the schedule, that'll be the blowout game.
So I don't know if you watched the Panthers panel.
No, I haven't.
Okay, I think y'all tie with the Panthers.
Oh, you bugging.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying.
You bugging.
If all games go down to it, I think this is gonna be the one that's a tie.
You bugging.
All right, that's all I'm saying, man. Bryce Young gonna show y'all something, and then it's gonna end in a tie. And then right after that tie, I think y'all get tied up.
Yeah, but this is a L. I almost thought about going to this game, but this is gonna be a blowout.
I'm glad you didn't think about going to that game.
Yeah.
Why not?
What? For what?
What you mean?
Man, we gonna get. I got for real. That might get ugly, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
Just like
that one might get ugly.
Just like.
All right, I got y'all losing, but I don't. Yeah,
it's gonna be bad, though.
It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. But it's any given Sunday, though. I can't say that.
No, it is. It is.
It is any given Sunday, and it's any given loss too. I'm sorry. They
gonna beat us. I got them beating us by at least. I'll say about 2 scores.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least about 10. 10,
yeah,
maybe
10 or more.
Maybe even 14.
Yeah, I can go with that.
Okay. All right. I mean, this one gonna shock you though. When y'all play the Chiefs in Kansas City.
In Kansas City, I think we lose this one. First matchup.
I think they lose.
In Kansas City, I think we lose that one. I think we may play them kind of tight because they're a divisional foe, but I think we lose that one.
Lamar Jackson's gonna win MVP on them boys. Them stats.
350 rushing and 5. Damn.
Yeah. 5 games. 3 points. Yeah. He got y'all losing by like 30.
Right, 30 or more for sure.
Well, with this one, I know it's crazy, but I think y'all beat them. I think y'all beat the Chiefs. I think y'all catch them slipping and y'all win this game.
Not that one. I think they might get us on that one.
I think that's the one.
I don't know about that one. I think they lose that one for sure.
I think that's the one. Wow. Yeah, I need to fix this because I'm looking at the bottom of it. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna agree with y'all. They lose. Live on air. I'm making my change. They lose this one. Yeah, I forgot who y'all ended the season with. That's a lot of L's. Next one. Falcons.
That's a dub.
I got that as a loss.
It can go either way. It can go either way. You know, we talked backstage about this one. It can definitely go either way. But I'm gonna go ahead and give us a slight edge and give us the dub at home. That's gonna play the part. That home field.
Yeah, that's a loss to me. I think Falcons. I just think their offense is going to be on fire. And even with Drake London, I think Drake London might be locked up, but I think that's going to be a Kyle Pitts game. I think Kyle Pitts might be really good in that game, and then I think with the additions of Judon, and this is before I even knew about Judon, but now I'm even more comfortable. But with Judon and Jesse Simmons, Jesse Bates, AJ Terrell, I think that defense is going to be. I think that defense is going to be.
I think it'll be better than what a lot of people were giving it.
Yeah.
I think y'all lose this one. I don't even gotta go too far with it. Kirk Cousins has done a lot, and you're gonna hear him say, "You like that?"
I hope he play.
Oh man, see,
he's coming off an injury. I mean,
that's true. He is coming off an Achilles.
He ain't that young no more, dog. Them hits, they different when you get older, man.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But this was a non-contact football injury, and he's not a mobile quarterback, so I don't think it's going to affect him that much.
Yeah, but that line ain't how great is the line? We're gonna see.
That's true.
It could be decent because you still got Bijan, and then if you think about it, Kyle Pitts is right there. Like he got weapons, he can get the ball off quick.
No, absolutely, I agree on that.
Yeah, and Bijan is not a bad. He's not a bad blocking running back. So or depends.
Oh man, you and Kev might be best friends. They got the Raiders up next.
That's a dub. We
Dub.
already that. That's a dub.
Y'all lose. Y'all lose that game.
Close.
I got him winning that game. Like I said, I got him splitting with the Raiders. So it's a dub.
I got Gardner Minshew treating y'all like it's the first day of summer. He cutting grass, hacking bushes, and all that.
Hey,
The gardener.
cleaning it up.
I think, to be honest, I think by that game, don't be surprised if you see Aiden O'Connell be in there. Because they might be losing so many games, they might just see what Aiden got.
All right, well, you can see what Gardner got when you put.
I think no matter who plays, that the Broncos win that game. That's just me.
Yeah, I think we sweep them. That's just my
Devontae gonna make the same comments he made about the city about y'all after he wore up on y'all like that in Denver. Y'all got. Yeah, we still mad at him about that one. But next up is the Browns, and this one is a Monday night.
That's an L.
Loss.
That's a loss. Yeah, that's a loss. Now, if Deshaun not playing, that can go either way.
It could, but defense is nasty.
That's exactly what I was about to get.
That defense is nasty. So
that whole division, that whole division, just about.
Hey, cut that. We got an NFC East, AFC battle going on. We can't have too much good talk about that division.
They play defense, man.
They do though. They play defense. They got good quarterbacks. I mean, a few of the teams up there, and you got some receivers and all that. So we gonna see. But y'all lose.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's definitely a loss to Cleveland.
But I am with you on the Deshaun one. If they don't have a quarterback, my bad. If they don't have a quarterback, then y'all can definitely squeeze one out there.
Kev, you really think that the Broncos can beat the Browns?
At home on a Monday night?
It is at home. So, I mean, it ain't too far.
It is, but it's the Browns. Like, they beat us at home. So, okay.
Yeah, can't hold us down. Then y'all got a bye week. So then y'all get that. Why they give y'all this late bye week?
We might need it.
Yeah, that's how I know y'all a bad team.
Colts, that's a dub.
We agree. I think y'all need the Colts too.
Y'all losing to Anthony Richardson. You're losing.
All they got is who? Taylor and Pittman. That's it.
And AR.
Anthony
Richardson.
Okay.
And then that defense. Don't sleep on their defense.
Defense is decent. It ain't nothing to brag about.
Man, you know what? Yeah, we're going to get you in the chest. I got to make sure we remember all these conversations.
Yeah, send that to him right after we finish the show. He need to be in the chat ASAP.
All right, then y'all got the Chargers.
That's a dub, man. Just Herbert. That's all it is. Just Herbert.
That's a loss to me.
Y'all lose. You lose.
Yeah, hey.
Then the Bengals.
That's a loss to me.
You lose again.
If Joe plays, it's an L. If he plays. Joe ain't made it. Joe, hey, come on now.
He got a point, but
Joe ain't made the season, dog.
He got a point, but that's
you gotta be there. You can't, make the club in the tub, dog.
Hey, bro.
So if he there,
he dyed his hair, man. He a whole new player. You
gonna
be there.
Okay. You can be home alone.
Can't make the club.
Like Macaulay Culkin on that drink.
Hey, man, don't have you looking like the two robbers, man. Y'all knocking on the door.
In all seriousness, if he plays that game, yeah, that's an L for us.
Oh, we got a Browns fan in here. Oh, you talking to Kev? Never mind.
Yeah, that's the AFC North, NFC East battle.
Yeah. So you say y'all lose?
Yeah, we lose. If Joe quarterbacking, we lose that one.
Okay. And then y'all close it out with the Chiefs.
That's the one we're gonna get the dub. I think that's gonna be the one we're gonna need to make the playoff. And that's the one we're gonna get that one. And and on top of that, they might sit their starters.
That is true. They might. But even their backup is coming in one against them. So I think the Chiefs win that game.
I got the Broncos winning this one because of that said reason. Because they're gonna sit their starters and they're gonna be like, man, you know what? It's the Broncos. They can have it. Just give them a dub. There you go. I don't know about all that going to the playoffs because the way my record looking, y'all not making no playoffs.
Hey,
Yeah,
man,
same here. Same here. My overall record is 5-12.
5-12. Tomo, where you got us?
5-11-1. Because
Because
you tied with
you
the
really
Saints.
got that Panthers game being a tie, bro.
he said it when we did the Panther session. He
bugging.
switched it because I was talking about. I said, "Hey Tom, I don't know. That's gonna be a close game." Because I was telling him that the Broncos was gonna win the game. He was like, "I don't know." I think at first he had it as an L for y'all, and then he switched it to.
Oh, I can't wait for that one.
No, actually, I think I did, and then I looked at the Panthers' schedule again. I said, you know what? Somebody gonna tie with them, and it's gonna be a team we least expected. And then Tyler texted me, and I was like, "There we go. This is gonna be them."
The text motivated him to make it a tie. That's funny.
Yeah, it's right there. 5-11-1, and then y'all right there in the top. Y'all in the lottery again, looking for another, wide receiver or running back. Adding to the weapons for Sean Payton to build the Saints all over again. Taysom Hill may come over there next year. A lot that can happen.
We don't need him. We good. I think we good. I think we gonna be straight for the future, man. Especially at the quarterback position. So,
well, I mean, I ain't mad at it. I don't know too much about Bo Nix. Again, like I said, he is one of the elder statesmen that came out of college. The other one is down there with the Falcons.
He might be your backup quarterback in fantasy, man. You might go ahead and add and drop somebody.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now. I'm drafting Dak.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
For fantasy, hey, I wouldn't be mad at that. I mean, he had 41 touchdowns last year. So
all CD.
I can see that.
That's why you didn't want to make that bet.
I need to pay him.
Look, don't worry about what we need.
You need to pay Micah because Micah might walk.
Look, we ain't gonna do like y'all and Von Miller. All right, we gonna make sure he stay here.
Oh, it was time, and how I felt about that. It was time, though. I was mad, but I wasn't mad because the number he was trying to get, that was crazy.
That was a good number.
That
was a good number for him.
Yeah, I mean, he was gonna get it somewhere. It wasn't gonna be with us, and I'm glad we didn't pay him because he couldn't stay on the field. So it was time.
That's because he left.
He did his due diligence.
Him and D-Wade. See what happened when y'all got an ex-Cowboy? Y'all won the Super Bowl.
I bet you want him right now, don't you?
Who, D-Wade?
Yeah. Nah. Well,
Von Miller? I'll take Von Miller right now.
I know you
on my team. Not like that, Dave. I'll take Von Miller on my team. You gotta talk about some bold predictions, man, because you said Bo Nix gonna be a top 5 quarterback.
Whoa. He did not say he was gonna be a top 5
quarterback. I just give him an idea of where the predictions from Boulder were coming, because he might be on some Boulder crest. Now that's Atlanta, but they might name it something different out there. So what's your bold predictions for your team for this season?
Bold prediction: we make the playoffs at 10-7, be the 7th seed. We was in a lot of close games last year, and I think we could turn that around, score some points. And I think Bo finishes in the top 2 in the Rookie of the Year campaign.
Oh, it's the top 2 what?
Offensive Rookie of the Year.
No, you just said top 2 and just let it breathe, like you gonna be top 2 quarterback or something.
No, that would be outlandish.
No, overall, not rookie.
Oh, heck no. You mean like MVP talk? Heck no.
Okay.
No, that would be outlandish. I'm about to say he's gonna have to have a spectacular year.
He'd be top 2 in his class of Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Okay. He definitely got some candidates out there. You got Marvin Harrison Jr.
You do.
You got some guys out there.
You got Jaden. He got Caleb. There's guys out there.
Malik Neighbors.
Top 2, huh?
Malik Neighbors.
Oh no, not with Daniel Jones.
We're gonna get the number.
He's trolling now, man.
I think he's gonna get the number.
Trolling now, dog.
Everybody know I don't like Daniel Jones.
The Giants don't like Daniel Jones.
Yes, they do. They paid him.
Okay, the Giants fans. Let me correct that. Giants fans don't like Daniel Jones, man.
I like those bold predictions, man. I'm gonna say, for me, outside of my record that I have for y'all, but if all things do go right and y'all do end up 10-7 or somewhere near the playoffs, I can see Sean Payton probably winning Coach of the Year, a rookie. I can see Bo Nix. Nah, he ain't making no Pro Bowl.
Not his first year. I don't see.
Nah, he ain't making no Pro Bowl.
He would have to
But
really come.
he will play as a. I'm
Do
gonna
you know
bring.
how many quarterbacks he gonna have to jump over to make it to the Pro
Yeah.
Bowl?
He gonna play on Pro Bowl level.
And
If
the
y'all
AFC
get-
alone, like just think about all the AFC quarterbacks out there. Dog. That's hard.
Mahomes, Allen,
Hey, fix that
Joe
list.
Burrow, Lamar Jackson,
Fix that list.
Justin Herbert,
No,
Trevor
fix the
Lawrence.
list. Fix
We
the
gonna
list.
throw Herbert in there. Who's Herbert? Y'all talking about our receiver core? Who he throwing to?
But hold on, he said Mahomes. You gotta go
I'm just talking about
Mahomes,
the quarterback.
Jackson.
I'm not talking about who
Okay,
they throw.
yeah, he's a good quarterback.
I'm
Yes,
talking about the
got you. I got you, Dave.
I just need Dave to fix his list though. You gotta go Mahomes, Jackson,
quarterback.
Burrow.
I'm not putting it in any order. Okay, I'm just naming the quarterbacks to the AFC.
Yeah,
All right,
now I
so-
agree with you though. The Chargers don't have a good wide receiving core.
They
But
don't.
They don't. So I got a few bold predictions for the Broncos.
2 picks.
I think PS2 All Pro. Not sure how bold that is because he is a really good cornerback, but All Pro for PS2. I think Bo Nix breaks the Broncos rookie season passing record, which is actually not a lot. When I researched it, it's not a lot. It's only 1,689 yards. It was done by Michael Slaughter in 1989 or something like that. It was 1968.
Quarterbacks that y'all had.
I mean, they had John Elway, but John Elway only threw for 1,600 yards in his.
I was about to say, yeah,
That makes sense.
but the league was different then. It was more.
Yeah, totally different.
Yeah.
He's gonna break that. I mean, it's not too bold, but it hasn't been broken since then. I think that happens this year. I also mentioned this earlier that you guys haven't had a 10+ sack guy since 2018. I think that breaks this year. I think Baron Browning gets 10+ sacks this year.
I think it's gonna be Zach.
Could be, but I think it's going to be someone to get 10 sacks this season. It hasn't happened since Von Miller had 14.5 sacks in 2018. So
Right.
I think that breaks this year. And I think Tim Patrick and Javonte Williams both have bounce back seasons. Tim Patrick, I think he has a good season this year. They only projected him to have 400 yards. I think he's going to have more than that.
I kind of understand why they say that because he been injured the last 2 years.
Yeah.
So I can understand it, but if he's healthy, no, he's definitely getting past that for sure.
And then Javonte Williams coming off a torn ACL, I think he has a good year too.
I do too. I can see that.
Is it a bold prediction to say Cortland Sutton gets traded?
That is a bold prediction.
No, it's not.
To me, it is because they've been saying that he's not available.
And I think we paid him. I could be wrong, but I want to say we just extended.
I don't think y'all paid him.
We extended him.
Oh yeah, I actually did that. Okay, I would say all three of us up here been waiting for our barbecues to get paid.
But if we lose it midway through the season, I do. Before the trade deadline, I definitely see us cutting ties with them.
Yeah, if y'all got the record I got, I think
you're
right. If they got a record like that, yeah,
I think y'all give Barron the contract in the middle of the season. I think y'all extend him. He's a third-round quarterback out of Ohio State. I think y'all extend him because I think he's on the last year of his rookie contract. Yeah. I think y'all extend him.
Who y'all back up? Jared Stidham and Zach. Ooh, yeah, nah. Bo got play good.
Yeah. You don't want to put Zach Wilson out there.
Bo got play good.
If we get down to Zach, yeah, go ahead, just tank at this point and just get something good in the draft.
Go get your door.
Now we don't need him. If Bo does his job and does well, what we need him for?
Oh, now y'all can get.
Now you know who I'd rather have over Shador?
What's his name? Go ahead.
Travis Hunter.
There we go. I was trying to think of his name.
He
Yeah.
play both sides, but I think we'll put him at corner if anything.
I don't think Sean Payton. I think his ego will get in the way with that one.
Who?
Sean Payton.
He bugging. The boy right
I'm
there.
talking about making him play both sides.
Oh no, I don't think that'll happen as much.
I think he's gonna go to the Commanders.
Maybe have to play offense, but I think they'll put him on the defense.
Well, I mean, we appreciate you for coming on the show, man. We got about 10 minutes left. You want to say your last words or you want to get some trash talking in? I know you also are a Bulls fan. You got anything you want to say about the Bulls real quick?
Yeah, we garbage, man. I told you I'm a realist when it comes to teams, man. We garbage. We ain't gonna be nothing.
Oh, you can't. If you're a Bulls fan, you can't just be in the NFL chat. You might as well just become a All-Star member. You got to be in the NBA chat too.
Hey,
be in the NBA chat too.
I'm good with that.
Hey,
Yeah,
all I'm
Bulls
gonna say,
ain't doing that, man. We will go to a Wizards game though, man. Wizards Bulls, and I'm down for that. So
I got a lot of teams I need to go watch these Wizards with, man. I don't know why y'all forcing me to come out and watch this team, but I'll do it out of good faith. I'm gonna be
we
sitting
bad.
there just like this.
We bad.
Sure, I was gonna say let's go to a Miami Heat and Wizards game. You know that's always competitive.
I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna be this year. You said
You
what?
don't know what you want to be?
I think it'll still be competitive.
I said I don't know how good it's gonna be this year. You know, they got a lot to build off of. You know, our team is a young core. They're trying to figure out what's going on. You know, Bradley Beal gone, John Wall never coming back. You know, the golden years may be out of here, but I like what they got in Bub. Bub is promising. I ain't talking about Alex Saw and all them. They can have that. But
Why
give
not?
us your luck.
That's your rookie.
Man, we'll talk about that off air, man. Like, this is not about the Wizards. It's about the Broncos, man. You the guest.
I did, dog. I see him.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
Dang, I can't even turn
Hey,
it.
that's all too, man.
That's the
Pay
best
your
thing on it.
Man. Pay your receiver, man. Tell Jerry to pay your receiver.
I was about to say pay your quarterbacks, but y'all cut one.
Look,
They paid their quarterback and sent him to Pittsburgh.
okay, let's get back to
They
that.
paid him to leave us alone.
What I
They-
don't understand is why we gave that man so much money and he ain't throw the football yet. Before he can even start the season, we paid him all that money. And he still had a year left on his contract.
Talking about Russ?
Yeah.
I thought that's the contract.
That's what we messed up at.
I thought that was the contract he got from Seattle. No, you're right. I
Oh,
did.
he came over to us and we paid him.
You're
Remember
right.
the video when he was in bed with Sierra? So we going to Denver.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well, payday.
Mm-hmm.
Sure did.
Last words from me, man. Appreciate you coming on the show, Tyler. You know, can't wait to see you in the chats and see how things go crazy in there. This was a great show. Great show. I appreciate everybody that was in the comments. I can see that there was a AFC North and NFC East battle. I want to see how that rolls over into the chat. But thank everybody for tuning in. This was a great show. I like the fact that we're talking about all these teams now. We need more NFL fans to get into these chats. There's way too much AFC North and NFC East. We need more fans in the chats so it can be more balanced out. Bronco country. Are y'all gonna let Bo cook? Let's see what happens this year. And then Jay York, San Francisco 49ers owner, approve the deal. Please. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it now. It's getting too close to week 1. Approve the deal. That's all we waiting on you now. Approve the deal.
Hey, you know what, Dave? Normally when they do this little just give me my money, it's 3 people. I think they're doing like 4 now because Jefferson said, just give me my money. And everybody started clapping. AJ Brown and Devontae Smith said, just give me my money. Everybody started clapping. CD and BA must have been in the back telling them, just give me my money.
And everybody was quiet.
Everybody, yeah. And Jerry come up to you talking about something. It's not urgent. Like, that's the last thing I want to hear.
Wait, did Jamar get paid?
Not yet. They doing the same thing. The Chargers doing the same. I mean, the Bengals doing the same thing the Cowboys doing. They're trying to make them play it out.
They don't want to do that, man. That's gonna be bad blood.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is, look, if CD and Jamar Chase both end up not playing this season and end up going somewhere else, that's what I got Madden for. That's all I can say at this point. Because as a football fan, man, I don't know, man. It's gonna be tough to go back and forth with people knowing that your team gotta fight with one arm behind their back. Fact. Dave, you good because y'all still got weapons. Y'all still got backup weapons.
We do, but we got injuries with those backup weapons too. So we need BA. Ricky Pearsall is not going to play week 1. I'm putting that out. He's not going to play week 1.
Well, I would say this: your wide receiver core looks better than both of ours. You know, without BA, because right now without CD, I'm looking like the Broncos.
Hey,
not worse.
Nah. Brandon Cook's still better.
Let's end the show.
Yeah.
Let's end the show.
Please, he can't even say that with straight. Don't do
Brandon
that.
Cooks is better. My tight end better.
Getting nothing.
My tight end better. My running back better.
I'll give you, Ferguson, right?
Your running back? Yeah. Who is your running back? Zeke?
No. Yeah, you cook. You cook.
My quarterback better. That's all I got hope for.
Yeah, you got that one. You got that one.
But what does he want?
What you mean?
What does he want?
He won the division.
You good? You happy with that?
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this.
That's it.
I'm gonna tell you like that. I know we about to get out of here. I'm gonna tell you one thing. My quarterback has won the division, and for everybody that want to be in the comments and laugh and say, "Ha," he said his quarterback won the division. I seen a picture on Twitter of the Philadelphia Eagles stadium. They hang banners for winning the division. I posted in the chat.
But at least
So
they
y'all
won.
want,
Y'all ass won, man.
Yeah.
bro? It took them 52 years,
But they got it though.
but they got it though, huh?
They got it.
Okay.
We went to 4 since y'all. I mean, come on.
Y'all, how many? What happened when y'all went? Peyton barely won. The league gave him that one. Then
Wow. They barely won.
yeah,
They
the league gave him that. The league gave him that.
Okay.
They say, Cam, go ahead, just sit this one down, man. We got Beyonce
Von
and
Miller
that.
Von Miller was
Exactly.
on the
Defense
tear. Von
game.
Miller, DeMarcus Ware was on the tear in that.
Cam would have jumped on the ball instead of thinking about doing a future
Hey, Dave, he still
podcast.
salty about that. DeMarcus Wade got a ring with us. He didn't get it over there.
I'm happy for him.
Hey, remember that play action with Peyton against y'all? You remember that?
Hey, see, that's so long
We rocked
ago.
that one together, bro. Yeah, you remember that one? Even
You want to bring up
Triple
stories.
man.
You want to bring up stories now, but you don't want to bring up stories when Peyton threw that interception, that duck in the Super Bowl, and Unc walked in the house. So man, y'all see the score?
Yeah, that was great.
My man said, "This game here."
Man, I
Threw
want
his
to
hat and everything, man.
I ain't gonna lie. I wanted to tell all y'all get out, yeah.
Like that episode of Martin when you trying to watch the boxing match.
Yeah.
Because nobody will respect his house.
Mhm.
That is hilarious.
Look, see, Cam, no. They hang banners for winning the division, man. That's what happened when you only get one.
So you saying that's Lakers-esque since they hung up the NBA in-season tournament?
Nah, yeah, you might be right because the Wizards don't even do that.
There you go. That's it for our show today, y'all. Definitely appreciate y'all for tuning in. We will see y'all next time, which will be Thursday. See y'all then. Until next time. Peace.
Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.